Every client wants a custom proposal, but the proposals are 80% the same. Executive summary, scope, deliverables, timeline, pricing, terms. You keep rewriting the same document with slightly different details, and each one still takes 2 hours. Today, we're going to show you a 15-minute workflow that turns any client discovery call into a polished, on-brand proposal draft. The AI uses your template. You add the new context. One prompt, one reusable project. We're the Cynked team. We help everyday humans and small businesses get real value from AI, the kind that compounds, not the kind that gives you another tab to manage. This is Beyond the Prompt, Episode 8. Here's the trap. You run a service business. Every prospect needs a custom proposal, different scope, different price, different timeline. So you do what most operators do. You open your last proposal, you copy, you delete the old client name, you delete the old scope, you delete the old pricing, and then you spend 2 hours rewriting the same document for the 40th time. The structure doesn't change, the voice doesn't change, the pricing logic doesn't change, the boilerplate sections don't change. But every proposal still takes 2 hours because the parts that do change, client context, scope, pricing, are mixed in with the parts that don't. The fix isn't writing faster. The fix is teaching AI your template once, then giving it just the new context for each client. That's the workflow. Here's the workflow, 4 steps. Step 1. Take your best proposal. Save it as a template. Anonymize the client names, but keep the structure, the tone, the section order. Step 2. Build a permanent AI project, a Claude project or a custom GPT, and load 3 things into it. Your template, 3 to 5 of your best past proposals, and your firm's voice notes. Step 3. For each new client, paste your discovery notes into that project with one specific prompt. Step 4. You get back a complete draft proposal in 15 minutes. Edit. Send. Let's run it. We had a discovery call last week with Northwind Logistics, a 50-person regional carrier. They want to automate their quote-to-cash flow without rebuilding their TMS. Budget around 30 to 50K, 8-week timeline. We're using a tool called Pitchbox. Think of it as a workspace where your proposal template, your past proposals, your voice notes, and each new client's discovery notes all live in one place. The AI project is already built. The new Northwind notes are pasted in, ready to generate. Step 2. Run the prompt. The prompt has 2 sections: client, name, industry, stated problem, budget signal, timeline, and our offer, scope, deliverables, suggested price, suggested timeline, plus one critical instruction at the bottom: use the client's own language where possible. If they called it quote to cash flow, don't switch to order management process. If they called it workflow automation, don't say process optimization. Hit enter. The AI generates the full proposal in about 2 minutes. It pulls your template structure. It matches your voice from the past proposals. It uses Northwind's specific language, and it weaves in your scope and pricing. That's the unlock. Your template, their words, your number. Here's what comes back. A full draft proposal, structured exactly like your template. Executive summary that names Northwind's specific pain, 12 hours a week on manual quote generation, using their phrasing. Current state analysis grounded in their TMS context. Proposed approach broken into 3 work streams. Quote, AI, customer-facing autoresponder, internal Slack bot. Timeline with the 8-week phased breakdown they asked for. Pricing at 42K, your suggested number, formatted exactly like your past proposals. And the team and next step section that closes the deal. Total generation time, about 2 minutes. Total edit time, 10 to 12 minutes, from 2 hours to 15 minutes per proposal. Here's the full prompt, copy-paste version in the description and in our free guide. 3 things make this work. First, the structured client section. Client name, industry, stated problem, budget, timeline. Without that, AI guesses at the brief. With it, AI writes to the actual brief. Second, the structured offer section, scope, deliverables, suggested price, suggested timeline. You're the one making the offer decisions. AI just writes them up. Third, and this is the line that separates good output from generic, use the client's own language where possible. If they called it workflow automation, don't switch to process optimization. With that line, the proposal sounds like it was written for them specifically. Without it, it sounds like a template. Last piece, the whole workflow depends on one investment, the one-time setup of the AI project. Take your best 3 proposals, anonymize the client names, drop them in, add your firm's voice notes, how you describe your services, what words you use for pricing, how you sign off, build it once. After that, every future proposal is 15 minutes instead of 2 hours. But here's the part that compounds. The same pattern works for everything else that's 80% template, 20% new context. Statements of work, onboarding docs, case studies, job descriptions, SOPs. Set up 1 Claude project per document type. Front-load the template once. Then every future version of that document type is a 15-minute edit. The AI project is the leverage. This is workflow 8 of 10 in our free guide, Beyond the Prompt. Link in the description, including the Vietnamese version. If you'd like the next workflow in your feed, subscribe. We publish one of these every Friday. Next week. Use AI to stress test a decision, not to make it for you. Talk soon.